You are tuned into the TRIBETEA podcast with Nigel the Voodoo Child.
Well, hello, everyone. I hope you guys are having a great day. This is episode 2 of the TRIBETEA podcast. And wow, thank you guys so much for all of the compliments on the last show. I was not expecting that. I was mainly expecting criticism on the audio. Got a little bit. Don't worry, I'm gonna work on it. If you are watching this on YouTube, expect some subtitles in the next few hours or so. The main question that I kept getting after dropping my last podcast was, how did I get it on Spotify? How did I get it on Apple Music? How did I make that leap with my podcast? So I'm gonna just give y'all a little free game, just a little free game, because what's the harm in it? I mean, it's 2021. We're all trying to level up, right? How to get your podcast on places like Spotify, Apple Music, all that jazz is you need to have a host. And the host that I use is called Buzzsprout. And the main reason why I wanted to use Buzzsprout in the first place is because it's free when you try it. And I'm not trying to put no money down and all that if I don't know if it's going to be for me. But off rip, definitely was for me. It gets your show listed in every major podcast platform. You get free affiliate tools so you can get ads on your podcast. You get free equipment listings and like advice on what things you should buy if you want to upgrade your podcast. If you follow the link, let Buzzsprout know that we sent you if you want to go and try it out. It gets you a $20 Amazon gift card if you sign up for the paid plan, and it helps support the podcast. So yeah, go do your resolution and help the tribe. Let them know you a tribe member. Get you that $20 off. So back to the show. So today's episode is about a girl named Moody. Moody is a friend to someone who is in a very toxic relationship and basically wants to share the crazy ratchetivities, which in turn got her herself in the relationship. um so yeah, this is just a tale of entanglements, girl. All right, well, what's going on, Moody? What's going on, sis?
So currently, I used to work at a company here where I live. It's really family oriented. Everybody is basically family. Like,
Yeah.
I work there, my aunt works there. Like,
oh, so it is family though. Like, damn. Yeah. Okay.
Like your mama's mama.
Right. Like, oh, Auntie said Auntie didn't see you in the break room today. Where were you at? Like,
basically,
right.
Everybody knows each other. It's crazy. So I used to work there during the night shift, like on my own, and at that time I really didn't have a lot of friends. So when I got another position and moved upstairs, I met one of my best friends, one of my closest friends now. Mm-hmm. And she just so happens to be a part of a family that comes from this same company as well. Her mom works there, her sister works there currently, she works there, and her daughter will probably work there at this point. So it's just like a whole family-based type of situation. She also has a husband who works there too.
Oh, that's too much.
Yes.
Oh my God.
It gets worse.
Oh.
Anyways, she's been getting these feelings, where she's being woken up out of her sleep at night, like at 3, and she would like text me, be like, "I'm up again, like I can't sleep." She could never get near us. Like, her and her husband are kind of going through it. They had just gotten married this like year before, so maybe like 2 years from now they got married. They were newlyweds. And she's just like, we're not communicating well. They were having all types of issues. She had one person in mind who also works at our job that she just had bad vibes on. Oh, and the girl was really nice. She wasn't really nice, but she was very attractive.
Oh, okay. So she wasn't nice. She was nice to look at, but
exactly. She's a very attractive girl. She's one of those type of girls that kind of wear heels every day. Like,
oh, okay.
She was, I'm not gonna be a hater. I'm not
right.
A hater.
Yeah, right. Can't hate.
Period.
She's very attractive. Along with me meeting Lily, I also met my friend Lexi, and me and Lexi got really close. During Martin Luther King weekend, Lily comes to me and she's like, "Hey girl, I'm having some bad vibes, and I know," because we knew which car Shady drove.
Okay.
The girl. We'll call her Shady.
Is that the pretty one?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to call her Shady. Okay.
So Shady drove a car. We all knew the car because we had already peeped game. We would compliment her. She wouldn't say anything to us.
Ooh.
She was super weird. Her friends would act weird. Mind you, we all worked in the same building, so we rode the elevator a lot. I would compliment her. She would look at me. She wouldn't say anything. Like, it was just weird.
That is so unnecessary. Like, you could, like, did your mom not teach you to speak when spoken to? Like, that's so rude.
Listen, I just think that it was in her spirit. It's the type of person she is.
Maybe.
So, we just kind of let it ride, like, whatever.
Yeah.
But Lily's husband, we'll call him Ken. So, Ken follows Shady on Instagram. He likes all her pictures.
Oh,
He be leaving heart eyes.
Look. And Lily's your friend, right?
Yeah, so Lily is my friend.
Like, what? Does Ken work there too?
Everybody works there.
Oh
yeah.
my
Ken,
God, that's messy. Why would he think that's like appropriate?
Because he's stupid.
Oh my God.
So, Mr. Ken, liking all the pictures.
Oh Lord.
He's leaving heart eyes under her picture, and it caused a lot of commotion in their relationship. Like, they were having it out, like, all the time. Lily let him know that she was uncomfortable with it, and he still continued to do it. Something ain't right.
Something ain't right. And then the fact that you're so open about it, like, what the hell?
That morning, me and Lily were going to go take breaks, and we were like, Shady's car was here earlier. Where did her car go? And the girl's stupid because we can see the parameter of the whole building from our floor.
Right.
We can see all the cars. I noticed that she parked to the side of the building, which is unlike her because she wears heels. And, you know, I'm an investigator, Sherlock Holmes. So I'm like, that don't seem right. Something's amiss. And then Lily's like, Ken's been texting me nonstop this morning because he didn't go to work.
Wait a
He
damn.
stayed home. Not only did he stay
hell
home,
no.
but they only have one car. They got one car. And he dropped her off at work.
Oh,
That was the first red
no.
flag. I said, that something's wrong. Her car gone. He's not here. He's texting you. It's weird. Like, it just feels like something going on. So really, we got a lunch break. Let's just pull up. We don't have to do anything. We
Just go see, like, is her windows tinted?
Well, it was in my car, so I had to drive her. Because remember, he drove her car, the car they shared.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Okay.
So I said, okay, well, I'll drive. Whatever. We can do it.
Mm-hmm.
So we get in the car, and then Lexi comes, and Lexi's like, let's go. Like, I want to go with y'all. Where y'all going? Where we going to lunch? And we like, oh no. She's like, what's up? What's wrong? I'm like, what's going on? So we tell her something's just weird. She's like, okay, I'm going. So we all pop in the car. We pop straight up in the car during the lunch break at work. And we go to Lily's house. Now, when we first got there and we pulled up, we were like, look, if nobody's there, it's just him, let's just go get lunch and just call it a day.
Right.
So that was fine. That was perfectly okay. So we get down the street, and then everybody breathes a sigh of relief because all we see is Lily and Ken's car in the driveway. So like, okay, good. So we turn around, like in the cul-de-sac to come back up the street, and Lexi's like, look down that street. We look down the street, and there goes Shady's car.
No.
On the other street.
No. And she knew better. She parked a distance.
Exactly. And
Oh
that's
my
why,
God.
Y'all had to have been doing this for a while, if that's the case.
Y'all got a routine. You know where to park. You know what you're doing.
Exactly. And
To
you
the
know how
point
these
you so
mothers
confident
don't
you
look
doing
at
it
the
openly. Wow.
Once we see her car, I had to turn back around. I'm trying to put the car in front, and Lily popped straight out the car. I didn't even get a chance to park. The car was still she might as well have rolled out the car. I'm like, Lily, stop, you're gonna hurt yourself. But she didn't hear nothing I said. She was on 10.
Tunnel vision.
Me and Lexi sit in the car. I'm like, Lexi, I'm gonna need you to give me a cigarette. I don't even smoke no more. I gave up.
Just stressed.
I was like, let me get a cigarette because something ain't right.
Something ain't
So we in
right.
there in the car. We're right outside the house, and we're trying to look inside to see what happens because I don't want to see nothing I don't want to see. Like, I don't want to be involved. I'm trying not to be involved just by driving her here. I feel like I'm. You
were being a good friend, you know. You were being a good friend. That's what good friends do. I mean, shit, when it's time to pop out, like, you need support, you were there. So I mean, it'd be one thing if you were, you know, go and Inspector Gadget, like, on his social medias, and, like, you're more invested than your homegirl was. But nah, you were being a good friend. You just pulled up. She had to do what she had to do. I don't blame you for being nervous. I'd have been scared too.
Like, what is going on? So,
oh my God.
basically, Shady comes out of the house. Now, mind you, she's a very pretty girl. She always had on makeup. This girl had no makeup on, okay?
Oh, no.
Her braids was halfway done.
Oh, no.
It was just like, it just looked weird. But then this, I'm going to call her a heifer. This heifer walked across the front of my car. It was very intentional. It felt very intentional. It was like she wanted to be seen.
Wow.
And, like, shortly after that, Lily comes out the house, and she's like, just, I couldn't explain the look on her face. She looked like she was just, oh. So she opens up the door. She gets in the car. She's breathing really heavy. I'm like, Lily, you okay? What happened? What happened? Big girl was on her knees.
What?
Like,
she walked in on it?
She walked right in.
Oh, my God.
Y'all need some lip gloss.
And then Ken threw a blanket on top of her as if
that's gonna make it better, right? Like, what? Oh my
God! Like, he trying to hide her. He tried to.
You trying to hide a whole bitch? You're trying to hide. Oh my God!
So Lily walks over and she grabbed the blanket off her and said, "Have you get the hell out of my house?" And then just started to charge her, but then Ken grabbed her up and she couldn't get to her.
Mm-hmm.
So, mind you, it's after Christmas, so she was throwing peppermints at her because the girl couldn't find her keys.
Oh like, my God. She couldn't find her keys? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh.
She couldn't find her keys for the longest time. That's what took so long. So, meanwhile, you know, me and Lexi in the car.
In the car,
what's
right.
going on? The whole time, the house was being thrown apart, basically. And when Lily told us, you know, homegirl was on her knees, we just felt a little like she should have got her ass beat when she came outside. But
no, for real, because, like, I usually don't condone, like, you know, doing all that rah-rah shit to the other woman and stuff. But, like, this is different where it's like, bitch, you work here. I got to see your ass every day. You know that we're together. You know where I stay. Like, you in my house. You're constantly doing this. Yeah. Like, she definitely deserved her little ones. She definitely deserved it. Because that was wild. That's bold. Just the fact she just walked in front of your car like, like, oh, yeah.
Exactly.
This is where I am.
Exactly. And it's she, but you know what, she's has no shame at all, because even her situation after the matter happened, I'm going to get into that. But anyway,
oh, Lord.
So she gets in the car, she's breathing heavy, she's sweating. I'm like, girl, what's
sweating. She done had a workout on that man.
So after she tells us, me and Lexi were like, go get your keys to your car. Don't let him.
Yes, do not let this bum drive around the city in your whip, please. No.
Exactly. Go get your keys. So she goes inside to get the keys, but then she comes out, and he comes out too. And you know what he did? He got in the car and sped off behind Shady.
What?
Yeah, got straight in the car and sped off to go check on her.
Oh my God. Was she recording it?
Nope, we didn't record anything.
Oh my God.
It happened so fast.
Yeah, I know. Cause I would have been like, man, my husband, sir, you about to go chase the other bitch. I'm about to record you and get some proof of this infidelity. Because what? You running after this lady? After you just got caught literally with your pants down? Like, what?
Exactly. And then why are you sucking dick? We ain't even had lunch yet. That's what I couldn't figure out. Ain't you hungry? You ain't hungry for something.
That was her lunch.
I mean, just go get something to eat first and then come back.
Damn, girl.
Once he sped off, my friend's on the ground in her driveway. She's having a whole breakdown.
Oh, man.
And I don't handle this type of stuff that well. So I was like, bitch, go get his clothes. Go get his clothes.
Oh, Lord.
Throw it out. Throw it out. Throw it all out. She's like, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. And my crazy is peaking because I'm like, you know.
Yeah, you seeing your friend upset. You seeing this bitch walk in front of your car. Like,
all of it. It was just so much. And, like, it just felt very intentional. So she decided to stay at the house because she wanted to have her mom come and get her. and we decided we need to go back to work and try to cover for her for the rest of the couple of hours that we had left. So we did that, and by the time I was getting off of work, her sister was calling me, because again, we all know each other.
Right.
And her sister was like, oh, what happened? And this and the third. And when I met him, he had on dirty basketball shorts.
Ooh.
And if it wasn't for me, he wouldn't have had anything. All this, like, it was just bad. So I went to go check on Lily at her mom's house. Her mom is outside in the apartment building, yelling.
Oh my God. That's so
like,
embarrassing.
I'm gonna get him killed. I'm gonna find somebody to beat his ass. And I was like, oh, I'm scared. So then I had to take Lily back to her house. Okay. She had to go pick up her daughter because her daughter was going off to school, and she didn't really want to be around him in the same car. So I was just
wait, so they have a kid together?
Yeah, she has a child.
Oh my God. Yeah, he's trifling.
The part that she was upset about, because it's like, this is my home, and like,
exactly.
If my daughter would have came home early to see that, like,
all types of trauma, like what the hell? And just like, just knowing that that's your family home, like why would you do that? Ugh.
Like on the couch, they had just bought that couch too.
Like your baby sit on the couch.
Get some help.
Exactly. Like even when I go there, I'm like, I know I gotta sit on this part because this is where she was sucking dick at. I gotta sit over here. I can't sit over there.
The air particles.
Feels a lot. So when we got back, Kim was sitting in there in the dark. He ain't had nothing on. He was just sitting there. And he was like, Moody and Lexi, can I talk to y'all real quick? So we gotta talk to him. And he's like, I just want to apologize for the situation that happened earlier today. And I'm like, why haven't you apologized to your wife?
Period. Like, why are you talking to me, sir? Senior Dusty. Why are we having this conversation?
And what am I going to do for you? Because you've already, like, shown me who you are, so I don't care. Like,
right.
I'm not married to you.
Right.
Weird. It was weird. After that, I got her. We went back to Lexi's house, and that's where she kind of stayed. We talked about the situation all night. I let her cry, we let her feel her emotions.
Yeah.
And from what I know that happened the next day, she went right back to him.
Oh my God, that is just so embarrassing on like so many levels, because you're like suffocated, like you get no break. Everybody at work knows, because they know. Everybody at work knows.
Oh, don't get me started on how that train.
Right, like you already know everybody at work knows. The fact that he didn't care, and there's so many women in the world, but you had to choose one at the job. It's already everybody's at the job, and you still did it. Like, I just feel so bad for her. It sucks when like marriage is involved, because it's so easy for us to just be like, oh well, leave him, sis. But like when marriage is involved, it's so complicated. But I don't know, bro. That was bad. That was bad.
It was like watching a car crash. Like,
yeah, that was bad.
Like, and it was just a disrespect for me. I just
me
felt
too.
Like, if you want to fuck these hoes, don't fuck the hoes at the job.
Nobody catch you. Oh my God, like
it's like, who do you think is that stupid? Like, how long do you want somebody to be stupid for you? I don't get it. So, yeah, they're still together, and I guess they're working on their relationship. I don't have any room to tell because I have my own trials and tribulations, but just the situation involved, like, all together, I know that her mom has, like, a really bad taste in her mouth with him. Like,
well, yeah, because her mom was, like, in the middle of it. Like, her mom saw the stuff. I mean, what did she... And that's one thing I always tell people is like, bro, if you're gonna work it out, you better not involve anybody else in your shenanigans. Because, especially family, because family's not gonna let that shit go. The family members isn't the one, loving on them and, like having relations and all that shit. It's you. So of course you're gonna do your thing. But once you do that, you gotta be prepared. You may forgive, but your people aren't.
Because some people like to be stupid in private.
Exactly. And she'll call her like in the middle of the night and be like, are you afraid to leave him? And it causes a lot of stress, unfortunately. So he doesn't show up to a lot of family events. So
wow.
I'll just come with her and, try to give her some moral support. But yeah. I know it's slowly eating at her, day by day. It's just been a lot. And
it's still early, too. That's still fresh. Like, that. It's been a year. Like, that just happened.
And he's just like, why can't you let it go? Like, I don't understand why we can't.
Does the girl still work? Does Shady still work at your job?
I don't. Actually, I got a new job at another place. So
that's lit. Hey.
Exactly. It felt like a lot. It felt felt like a lot. And then with the gossiping rumors,
Oh yeah,
everything.
that sounds too messy. That you literally have the whole Thanksgiving at the office. Like that's too much.
Exactly.
Too
And
much.
then it felt like once the pandemic happened, like we all had to work from home. So
Mm-hmm.
things got a little better because when we would see Shady, this girl would literally stop dead in her tracks and turn the other way. She was basically like running from us for a couple of weeks, like where we would try to, like, I know one morning she was walking again with her heels and she saw me. And you know, bitches can't walk that fast in heels. This bitch was like running. And I'm like, well, I'm just going to take my time.
Have you seen that episode of the Boondocks where they're like, hoes can run fast to heel?
Run, bitch, run!
Oh my God.
It was terrible. Like,
well, apparently she has some type of shame that she was ducking and dodging. Y'all, I feel like maybe in the moment she was trying to play it off like, yeah, I'm that bitch. It happened, whatever. But I feel like deep down she's like, man, that was a real ratchet ass moment on my part. Like, you can't make that shit look cute no matter how hard you try. That was a ghetto moment.
If you're like a knowing participant, like you knew this woman was married to this man, like
you work with him,
like that's messy on a whole other level.
Right.
That's not even like you can redeem yourself. And then this whole time, she had a man.
Did he work there too? If you would like to hear the rest of this podcast for free, please go to shopvoodoochild.com/tribe-t-podcast. That's shopvoodoochild.com/tribe-t-podcast. Say that 10 times fast.